Hi, this is Sharita. I'm going to talk about my most embarrassing moment. Actually, I don't have a one single most embarrassing moment, so I'm going to elaborate on a series of things that happened in my life that were considered to be embarrassing. I guess I'll start with my childhood in stating that when I was in elementary and middle school, I did the typical things that kids that age do and was rebellious about doing my schoolwork. And one time, I lied to my mom about my report card and I fudged the information. I erased the grade and marked in a new grade, which was a higher grade, with something else. My mom didn't believe that, and one day she decided that she was going to come up to the school. So she got herself together that morning as I was getting ready to go to school and came up to the school dressed in hair rollers and her nightgown. And she had on jean pants up underneath it and shoes, regular outside shoes. But she came up to that school and her mission was to embarrass me in front of the class. Well, she succeeded. First, because she was dressed in her night clothes and hair rollers. Second, because she stood me in front of the class and beat me with a belt in front of my teacher and all of my friends. So, needless to say, from that moment on, I learned my lesson and was never bad in school again. My second embarrassing moment came maybe about middle school. Yeah, I would say, yeah, middle school. My cycle had just began, and my mother really didn't prep me for what to expect when your cycle begins. So I went to school just as normal as a normal day, and then something started leaking, and I know my friend came up to me and told me that I had this red spot on the back of my pants. So I'm freaking out like, oh my goodness, what is this? So I go to the bathroom, and sure indeed my cycle has started. But by this time all of the people in the hallway had already seen me. So of course I was just embarrassed, and I called my mom and she came and picked me up from school that day. That was another embarrassing moment. Let's see. What other things happened in my life that were embarrassing? I really honestly cannot pinpoint any things that happened that I am embarrassed about in my adulthood. Ashamed, maybe a little. Yeah, there are some things that I could, if I could take back, I would, but I don't wish to disclose them on this video recording because they're just private parts of my life. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I know that we were supposed to talk for 5 minutes about the embarrassing moment. The timer is now at 3 minutes, and I don't have anything else to discuss. So I'll tell you about happier moments in my life. Happy moments in my life. Wait. Something just came to me. Another embarrassing moment. When I was in middle school, I had braces, and I was dating a guy who also had braces. So we would meet in the school and hold hands and sneak and kiss. And one day we went to kiss each other, and our braces intertwined and got locked with each other. Can you believe it? So all of the kids in the school from that moment on who saw us in the hallway, word of mouth got around by traveling through other people in the school, and we were both labeled as Metal Trap. I was Metal Trap 1 and he was Metal Trap 2. Oh my goodness, that was embarrassing. Yeah, so that was one of my most embarrassing moments. We both went on to be successful adults. He was drafted into the NFL. He played for. His name is LeVar Arrington. He played for Penn State. Once he left Penn State, he was drafted into the NFL and played for a couple years with the Washington Redskins. Now he has his own radio station on ESPN or Sirius Satellite, one of those where he does news talk. And he also has a restaurant in the DC area. So, yeah, even though we were quirky and embarrassing as kids, we both grew up to be pretty successful adults. So, yeah, that was a pretty embarrassing time to have to be known around the school as Metal Trap 1 and Metal Trap 2. He and I laugh about that now. We've reconnected with each other on Facebook, and we chat back and forth with one another, and periodically we will remind each other of those times when we both were kind of dorkish. All right, my time is up. I hope you enjoyed my most embarrassing moments. Talk to you next video.